Today we bring you the horseshoe crab. Hello everyone, I am joining you today from Sandy Hook Bay in Highlands, New Jersey, the hometown of OPAC's co-founder Melanie Colby. We are really excited to be bringing back our outdoor series this fall. If you haven't yet, please like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as these are the platforms that we will be sharing this wonderful series with you. For the first installment of our fall outdoor series, we are going to talk about the horseshoe crab. Many people, when they think of the horseshoe crab, are really scared. They think of a prehistoric, dinosaur-like creature that's going to pinch them or stab them or poison them. But in fact, the horseshoe crab can't hurt me. This lady right here is quite big, and a lot of people think that their tail or their telson is venomous or will stab you, but in fact they just use that to turn themselves over. There are many unique characteristics about the horseshoe crab, including its blood, its anatomy, and its history in coastal culture. The horseshoe crab has been on our planet for 300 to 400 million years, and believe it or not, if you find a horseshoe crab at the beach, it's going to resemble what its ancestors looked like 300 to 400 million years ago. Fun fact about the horseshoe crab is that they actually swim on their backs, kind of like a human doing the backstroke. So there are three main parts of the body that we want to learn about today. We have the head, or the prosoma, and we have the abdomen, and then we have the horseshoe crab's tail, or we like to call it the telson. If you find a horseshoe crab on the beach, you do not want to pick it up by its tail or that telson. So if you do come across a horseshoe crab and it's upside down, again, we're not going to pick it up by the telson. We're going to take that head, or the prosoma of the horseshoe crab, and we're going to roll the horseshoe crab over. This way, she's nice and safe and can go back to her regular activities. The horseshoe crab anatomy. So the horseshoe crab is on its back right now, and this is a lady. And I know this is a lady because we can look at the first pincher or claw right here of the horseshoe crab. For ladies, they are going to look like the rest of their walking legs. For a male, that will look like a boxing glove. Some other unique parts of the horseshoe crab's undersides here are its book gills right here. That is how the horseshoe crab breathes. Those book gills are really amazing for adapting to the coastal habitat that the horseshoe crab lives in. Once those book gills are saturated and wet, the horseshoe crab can remain on the beach for hours at a time. Right here we have the horseshoe crab's mouth with little mandibles to push food into its mouth. Uniquely, the horseshoe crab has a gizzard to digest its food, just like chickens. Can you make any hypotheses or educated guesses of why a horseshoe crab might need a gizzard to digest its food? This would be a good time to pause this video and make those hypotheses. If you guessed hard creatures or shellfish, you would be right. The horseshoe crab eats things along the bottom of the ocean floor. So as I've mentioned, this is a female horseshoe crab, and the life cycle of a horseshoe crab starts right here with an adult female. On the full moon cycles in the spring, thousands of horseshoe crabs will come to the beach and lay upwards of 4,000 eggs in each spawning event. In a season, a female can lay close to 100,000 eggs. Once the eggs are laid on the beach, they become not just important for the horseshoe crab's life cycle, but also for the life cycle of coastal birds. Coastal birds like the red knot will eat the horseshoe crab eggs as they migrate north and south across the eastern United States. The horseshoe crab eggs that do make it, once they hatch, they will migrate out offshore for the first few years of their life. As they are offshore, they will molt or shed their shell about 6 times in their first year and about up to 16 to 18 times before they reach sexual maturity. One of the coolest things about the horseshoe crab is how they see. Amazingly, the horseshoe crab has 10 eyes. 2 of those eyes are compound eyes. We call these lateral eyes, and they are found right here on the horseshoe crab. It also has 2 rudimentary lateral eyes, which we find behind those lateral eyes. 3 of the other eyes are right here on the front of the horseshoe crab. There are 2 median eyes and 1 endopaterial eye. Can you guess where the eyes are on the underside of the horseshoe crab? If you guessed near its mouth, you would be correct. And number 10 is the tail. The horseshoe crab has photoreceptors in its tail that help it see between light and dark. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of our outdoor series. We look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions or comments, please throw them into the chat section. We would love to answer them for you. Until next time, if you want to learn more about OPAC, join us on our website at www.opakedu.org. And as always, like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Instagram to stay up to date on all of our OPAC news. Well, everyone, we would like to say a very big thank you to our star of this short outdoor series, the horseshoe crab herself. We're going to let her back. And again, we don't want to pick up the horseshoe crab by her telson or her tail. We want to gently return her to the water. And I'm gonna flip her over so that she can bury herself into the sand and stay safe.